Hey everyone, welcome back to the Talking North podcast. Today I have two very special guests. Boys, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's Darcy Hornsby. I'm a diehard Richmond fan. I grew up at the club. My father used to work there. I mean, they're just you know, uh, they're everything to me. They're everything to me.
I'm Isaac. I chose Richmond when I was about 4 because I had to pick a team in prep because I wasn't like everyone was like you have to pick a team. And then a couple of years later, we ended up winning three of those old AFL premierships in a row, and goes down in history as one of the greatest AFL teams ever.
Pretty
So yeah,
much.
that's my story.
Awesome. So yeah, you boys out of any AFL fans I know, I feel like you two know more than anyone else I know. So yeah, Richmond this year, 17th on the ladder, only 2 wins for the year. Do you reckon the Tigers can turn around their form and get a few more wins to end the season?
Look, I'll go first. Ask. Um, People last year, people didn't think we'd get one win, and we ended up getting, what was it, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 freaking wins. And this year, people were like, dude. This year, people are like, you'll win maybe 1 or 2. We've won freaking 2 already.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've won 2
exactly.
already, and so by the look of that, I think we can get a couple more wins. We're looking good. Defensively, we're pretty. Still have some. This young and inexperienced Richmond team still has some work to do, but no. Honestly, right now, I reckon we're on track to make the finals before Essendon. I think
I agree.
Essendon are totally terrible. And
Pretty cool.
I think our rebuild's ahead of schedule.
Can I hit you with an unpopular opinion, Liam?
Yeah, go on. Clip this up.
North, they're challenging other teams to make the finals. As most other teams do it in this old sport of footy. So there's a bit of pressure on them because they're looking like they could make it.
Oh yeah.
Quite an inexperienced team, and especially after they smashed Tigers. Well, it was probably week 3 or something like round 3 when we played you guys. And yeah, just absolutely smoked us. So I think with the finals pressure and Tigers, hunger to just freaking pounce on you boys, I think it'll be a very different outcome. I think you guys
Interesting.
are going to get smoked. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you think because we're under pressure going into this game that you guys are going to be the calmer team, and on the day you think you'll beat us?
Yeah, I think you guys will be like, just so caught up in, oh, we got to make finals. We're going to make finals. Fuck. Finals. And then we'll just be like, we'll just come in and just bang, kick some goals.
Just
Yep.
kick some
Do you
footies.
reckon you'll kick more
We've
goals than
got
us? You reckon?
Yeah, tell them.
Sorry I'm just going to piggyback off what the old Darcy Hornsby said. We've upset it before, it was against Carlton last season. It was $9 odds for us to win, and that guy that put $1,000 on, he's living life well, isn't he?
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, we've got some good players. I think some young. I mean, it's a very young and inexperienced Richmond team. But I think Sam Lawler will be. He's a special one to me. I think he will be the best player by the end of 2027 for Richmond.
How about Timmy T?
Tim Trano, Timmy T. He's good. I think he's already established that he's built for the league. I think.
And you know what? They can't sleep on Nank. Big Nank Curvis. They can't
Yeah.
sleep on him.
Yeah.
Is
Before you guys keep on going, Sam Lawler and Nank are both injured.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they can't sleep on him because what I'm saying is they can't sleep on him because when he comes back, they're just going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Hence why he's
Exactly.
27.
Yeah.
Hence why I'm. I never said next week.
Yeah, yeah. No, just letting you know. So on the weekend, you guys played Brisbane, and you actually played all right. You only lost by around 30 points. What did you take away from that game?
I'm just 30. Kill him, Isaac. The one against Brisbane.
All right. Well, you know, as I've said before, I think defensively we are just totally lackluster.
I mean, we're a young and inexperienced team.
We are a young and experienced team. I've been saying that, and like I said, when we went to the North game at the start of the season, it's defensively is just totally poor. We conceded over 100 points in the last couple of games, but I think we do kick goals.
Can I tell you something as well? Just riffing off that. Yeah, just riffing off that.
Riff off it, mate.
We played really well that first half, against Brisbane, trailing by only 3 points at half time. And the Lions won the clearance battle 43-32, which that was the issue there. They just had way more clearances out the midfield. That's all I have to say about it.
No, fair enough.
Yeah.
I can't say I can't say I watched the game because the Socceroos were playing. But obviously, you two diehard Richmond fans, you obviously watched it. So, it sounds like you played pretty well though.
Yeah.
No, we had a good first half, and then the second half we lost it, trailing by 3 at half-time, and then finished the game.
Yeah, Brisbane were you would say that we're the more dominant team overall, though. We're sort of holding on. Adam, I think he's a smart coach. He's reading he reads well. But I do believe that we'll win a premiership before Carlton do if we keep Adam.
Let's go specific into this North Melbourne Richmond game. Which players from North Melbourne do you think can, open the game up and, win the game for North? Which players are you most threatened by?
I think Nick Larkey. I think if Paul Curtis doesn't play, then Nick Larkey's kicking 6.
Yeah, fair. What about you, Isaac? Who do you reckon is the most damaging for North?
I think what Harry Sheasel did to us last season cannot go underappreciated and under the radar.
Yeah.
So I think we'll still focus on him, but I think he's just quality, isn't he? So I think him and Dersma.
Yeah, Dersma had a really good game against you guys. All right, so Darcy, you grew up around the Richmond Football Club. Your dad was a runner for the Richmond team, in the late 90s and early 2000s, 2010s as well. What was the experience of being in and around the club, and what were some of the experiences that you had with some of the people at Richmond?
I think it's like the coolest thing you could kind of ask for as a kid, honestly, growing up, and then just going with my dad to work, and hanging out with all the footy, players, some big names too, Dusty, Koch, all very young at the time, Jack Rewalt, far from their primes, but yeah, it was really, really cool. I think I had some cool moments like playing soccer with them, trying to kick the footy into the basketball hoop, playing FIFA with Dusty, he'd come over for dinner, so would Trent and Brett Delidio. No, it was really cool, man. I think that was what really sparked my just thrive and love for the game,
Yeah, it's amazing. And Isaac, your dad didn't work for the Richmond Football Club, but he worked and still works at Puma, which in the past, maybe currently is a sponsor of Richmond and also a sponsor of Dustin Martin. Tell us about your experience with Dustin Martin, what you guys got up to.
Well, so my dad got in contact with Dustin Martin through Puma, because him and my mum were trying to start a business, and they needed a model, and no other handsome man in Melbourne other than Dustin Martin, right? So he came over for dinner. Okay, all right, slow down. He came over for dinner one day, and then we played some FIFA. I was PSG. He was Man United. I lost 2-1 in FIFA 17. Spewing. But so apparently he told me every Tuesday night, him and his mates like Trent Cotchin and Jack Rewalt and the whole Richmond team would go to someone's house and order pizza and play FIFA. So, just the culture that the club has, and just the connection is just brilliant to see. It really is.
Bring that old team back.
Yeah, yeah. But we've got an exciting team. We've got young and inexperienced Richmond team. And they're exciting.
No, that's really cool, boys. I think not a lot of people, Dusty, from what I've heard, is a pretty like reserved guy, but it's pretty cool that you guys got to, meet him and interact with him up close. That's pretty precious, I reckon.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Right.
So, the big question. Sunday, 1:10 p.m. at the MCG, North Melbourne and Richmond are playing each other. Boys, who wins and by how much?
I mean, there's really no question to it if you ask me. It's Tigers by 28.
Jeez, ballsy.
Confident on it too. I mean, they're gonna swoop in. There's no pressure on them. They've got nothing to lose. They're gonna play their heart out. They got absolutely thumped by you guys last time we played. So
86-74 Tigers weight. So a 12-point win, I believe.
Okay, well, you guys are obviously confident, and I respect your passion for your team. But
what's your game?
all due respect, I think we're gonna smash you. I can't lie. I think yes, we haven't been playing great recently. But you look at the last time we played you, 75 points. It was one of the more dominant performances from us in recent years, and you guys will, there'll be points in the game where you kind of, get a few goals on us, but I think just your injury list, if you had Lawler and Nankervis, I would, maybe be like, yeah, you guys could make a game of it, but I just think because you still don't have your best players in your team, I don't think you can compete with us. So I think North will win by around 40 points, I'd say.
Well, I guess we'll see, mate.
Yeah,
I guess
we
we'll
will.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like your confidence. I like your confidence.
It's cute.
Oh,
It's
thanks.
sweet, isn't it?
It not too arrogant.
Yeah, no, not arrogance. It's belief.
Well, thanks for coming on the pod, boys. First
Absolute
time,
pleasure.
but absolutely not the last time. My real
Yeah.
fans will know that Isaac's been on before. But Darcy first time on the account. But yeah, thank you for coming on, boys. Good luck for the game. But not too much.